Hello, welcome to class. Today we will be learning about suffix. What is a suffix? A suffix is a group of letters added at the end of a word to change its meaning, tense, form, or grammatical function. Example: help, helpful. The suffix full changes the noun help into an adjective helpful. Quick, quickly. The suffix ly changes the adjective from quick into an adverb quickly. Now let's see the types of suffixes. Suffixes can be grouped based on the role they play in a word. We have four basic types of suffixes. The first one is the noun suffixes. These suffixes usually turn a word into a noun. Let's see some examples of such suffixes. The first is the ER and the OR. They are used to show a person who does something. Example: teach, teacher; act, actor. The next example is IST, which is used to show a person who practices or is concerned with something. Example: act, artist; science, scientist. Next example is ION, TION, and ATION. These prefixes are used to show action, process, or result. Example: create becomes creation, inform, information. The next example is NESS, NESS, which is used to show state or quality. Example: happy, happiness; dark, darkness. And the last type of or last example of the noun suffixes is the ment. It is used to show action or process. Example: enjoy, enjoyment; govern, government. Now, the next type of suffix is the adjective suffixes. These suffixes usually turn a word into an adjective describing a quality or characteristics. Let's see some examples of adjective suffixes. The first one is able and ible, able and able. These prefixes are used to show that someone or something is capable of or worthy of something. Example: read, readable; access, accessible. The next example of the adjective suffixes is the al. Al is used to show that something is related to another thing. Example: education becomes educational; region becomes regional. Another example of the adjective suffixes is the full, FUL, which is used to show or to mean something is full of something else. Example: hope, hopeful, full of hope; beauty, beautiful. The next example of the adjective suffixes is the less, LESS, which is used to show or to mean without. Example: hopeless, careless. And the last example for the adjective suffixes is the IC, ick. It is used to show or to mean having the nature of something. Example: hero, heroic; poet, poetic. The third type of suffix is the verb suffixes. These suffixes often turn a word into a verb showing action. Let's see some examples of such suffixes. We have the IZE and the ISE. These are used to mean or to mean that something to make or to become. So example, we have modern, modernize, computer, computerize. So the suffix ize and is is used to make or to become. Now the next example is the en, which is used or to mean to make or become. Example, weak, weaken, length, lengthen. And the last type of suffix is the adverb suffixes. The adverb suffixes, these suffixes, they turn a word into an adverb. And the function of an adverb is to modify a verb, an adjective, and other adverbs. Let's see some examples of adverb suffixes. We have the ly. Ly is used to show or to mean um, something is in a certain way. Quick, quickly. Happy, happily. The next example, still under this type of suffix, is the ward, word, and wards, words. These suffixes are used to show direction. Example, back, backward or backwards. Home, homewards. And the last example is the wise, wise, which means in relation to. Example, time wise, money wise, and so on. Now, let's see the functions of suffixes. Suffixes change word class, which means they change the part of speech that a word belongs to into another part of speech. Beauty now becomes beautiful, adjective. Beautifully, adverb. Then number two, it changes the meaning of the word. Friend now becomes friendly, adjective, meaning like a friend. And then number three, it indicates the tense or grammatical form. Work, present. Worked, past. And then finally, it forms the comparative or superlative of a word. Quick, quicker, quickest. And the rules that govern suffix. One, spelling changes may occur when adding suffix. So just know that every time you add a suffix to a word, it changes the spelling of the word. Number two, if a word ends in Y, change the Y to I before you add is and that certain suffix. So example, we have happy. Happy becomes happiness. The Y is changed into I, and then you add your ness. And we have carry, carried. The Y is changed to I, and we added ed. So you must apply this rule when adding certain suffixes. Now, the next you need to know is if a word ends in a silent E, drop it, like drop the E before adding a vowel suffix. Example, make, making, hope, hopeful. So you can see that here, make, the E disappeared and we added ing. Um, then another thing you need to know is that some suffixes are more versatile than others. They can play different roles. Ly can form adverbs, quick, quickly, but also adjectives, sometimes friendly, lovely. Yes, this brings us to the end of today's class. It was quite a long one, but I'm sure you learned something. Just in case you found any part of this lesson a bit difficult to understand, please feel free to submit your question and I will attend to it as soon as possible. Thank you everyone for attending today's class. Remember to share the link, invite your friends, and if you're joining us for the first time, awesome. We're pleased to have you. Remember also to subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and click on the bell to get notifications every time we're online or every time a new video is posted. I hope to see you all in our next class. Bye.